Today's Thursday, so we have a little bit of a shorter class on Thursdays. But what I'd like to talk to you guys about today, first of all, is I love you too. What I want to talk to you tonight about, or today, I don't even know what time, day or night it is anymore, but is the preciousness of life and going after your dreams and really telling the people that you care about, how much you love them, living in forgiveness. And this is something that our community has practiced a lot, and it's something that we, as Tom and Adrian and myself, we had a saying over at Contact Mapping. And in fact, I'm going to grab two things. I don't know if I have the other one, but we have these sweatshirts, and these are some of our sayings. Fire your brain and hire your heart. That was one. And the other one is the sweatshirt that I kind of live in at the hospital, and it says, love like crazy, then love more. This is the philosophy of our life. This is the philosophy of how Tom built that business. It was based on a rotation of remembering people, loving them, and always being of service. And that is what we do. And so as we continue to do that, and we really embrace that philosophy. The other thing I want you to think about in that philosophy also is living for the beauty of today, making every day count. So usually on Thursdays, we talk about Throwback Thursday. We talk about things like Transformation Thursday. I really like those too. But today, what I would like to do is give you an opportunity to start some new kinds of conversations on Facebook that you might not necessarily have done before. And we do gratitude posts sometimes, and I think that's what I want to do today, but kind of a different spin of it. See, when we do gratitude posts, it's about, we say, what are we grateful for? And, we get some conversations like that. But if you were to say one thing to one person today that was the most meaningful thing, what would that be? What would you want to say? So I want you to take a second and think about that. What would you want to say if it was you had one thing that you could say to somebody today? What would be the most meaningful thing that you could say? And who would it be to? Who would it be to? I have been in this industry for a very, very long time. And one of the things that I have seen is I have seen people work their business so hard and go after it so hard that they get to the top very quick. And I've seen them destroy their health and their relationships in the process. I have also seen people build it in a way that was more holistic, where it took into account their grandkids and their life. And I watched them build a business that was sustainable and that they enjoyed and that they really loved. I'm more of an advocate of the latter one, obviously. I don't think I think there's 8 areas of life and all of them are important. Our business is important, our finances are important, but your health is important and your relationships are important and your level of fun and peace and being able to be of service and all these things are important. So today, what I'd like to do is I'm going to give you a demo of the Nowsite system. And if there's anybody new, would you put a 1 in the chat? You kind of walked into a little bit of a little transition of stuff going on here. So first of all, welcome if you are brand new. If you've been here before, put some 7s in there. I kind of want to just gauge where everybody's at. I'll do a quick demo of the system, but what I'd like to do is see some of the posts and some of the things that you guys are thankful for. So for those of you who already know how to use the system, feel free to go ahead and start your posts because I would like to make this a day about showcasing you guys and what kind of posts you have to make today. And, Danielle, Steve, Diane, Deborah, Mike, like all of you guys, I'd really love, Linda, I'd love to see what you have to say today for posts. But if you did a throwback Thursday to remember something that was important to you, or if you did a transformation Thursday of something you've overcome, or you do a thankful Thursday of something that you're thankful for today, Any of those work really great. And on Thursdays, I don't tend to do a lot of business posts. And the reason for that is most people are just thinking about the weekend. They're not really thinking in that direction. And I find I get better traction on those kinds of posts on Sundays and Mondays. Let's go ahead and start. I'm going to show you where, first of all, where you can find your recording when I'm here because I stream it. Goodness. You leave for 2 days and you don't know where everything's at, or 3 days. How many days have I been gone? I don't know. This started right after our meeting on Monday, and got a surprise phone call from the hospital, and I had no idea what was going on. So, all right, let's get started though. Right here is your official corporate Nowsite group. This is where you're going to find your replays. And so you come over here and find your replays. If I can get my hands on your replay from yesterday, I will get it uploaded into here for you guys, so you guys have it. All right. Part two, so that's where you find that. If you want to know more about me, or you would like to get a hold of me or anything else, I'm right here. My name's Elizabeth Larson. I've been teaching online like this for a very, very long time. Started off teaching social media with websites, blogging, and how to build your business online over 10 years ago. And love what I do, love the communities that we've built together. And I'm very blessed for the business and the friends and everything else. And that's what this industry has done for me. This industry has given me opportunities that I never had in the corporate world. I did very well in corporate America, but the truth was it was very backbitey and very much everybody for themselves. And what I have found in this industry is that there is a lot of beautiful collaboration and communities that are built in it, and absolutely love it. All right, so let's come over here. 3 steps we do every day, right? We post on social media, we comment on posts, and we start conversations. So when we post on social media, we are doing this to get our message out, to start conversations with people that see our posts, things like that. Commenting on posts, that's commenting not only on the posts of people that post on us, but it's also commenting on other people's posts as well. Because the problem is when we make a post out, there's only so many people that are going to see it just because of the algorithms, depending on how great your algorithm is. And if you want to increase your algorithm, go comment on other people's posts. Okay, that's one of the best ways to start. That and ask questions on your own. If you ask questions on your own, it will start conversations, and go comment on other people's posts. Then they will see yours and you will see theirs, and it will change the algorithms dramatically. So that's the first thing. When we come over here to post on social media, lots of different ways to do this. Caption and suggested image, caption my image. Selfie AI and caption my image is when we have our own. Caption and suggested image and long post are when we want the AI to give us something. Make it our own is when we find somebody else's post that we like and we want to just use it as our own. And then short text only posts are those bright colored backgrounds. So those are always great as well. I don't think I'm ready to do that kind of post. So I'm going to do caption and suggested image. And when we do this, we're going to ask the AI to give us the image. Now, if I do hashtag thankful Thursday, maybe tranquil, could have tranquil. Oh, that's another one, Linda, tranquil Thursday. I never thought of that one before. Okay, thankful Thursday. If I did this, I could say, write me a post about how thankful I am. Oh, opportunity anywhere, need. This is true. Okay. Now, without getting into everything that happened with my mom and stuff, this is a very easy way of having the AI write a post for you. Because the truth is, we build these businesses for a reason. It's not just an income. If it was just an income, we could just Uber. We could just go get a corporate job if it was just about money. But it's not just about money. It's about freedom. It's about a lot of other things, right? And so with this, for me, one of the things I'm very blessed with is that as been spending time at the ICU, the nurses have asked me, how long can you stay and stuff
Is
like
it
that.
just me? I can't hear anything.
And and when sorry, got thrown off there with background noise. So one of the things they asked me is how long I could stay. And when I heard what happened to my mom, I shut down my place. I threw out everything in my fridge, gave away my plant, like just did all this really dramatic, fast stuff because I didn't know when I was going to be able to come back because of how serious this was. Most people don't get to have that kind of freedom. Most people have to answer to a boss or something to that effect where they're like, well, can I have some more time off or things like that? I didn't have to do that. And so for me, Thankful Thursday is about that freedom. But truthfully, you guys, what are you building your business for? You're probably building it so you can have that kind of freedom, the freedom to make decisions, the freedom to be able to live the way you need to at any given time, and the freedom to live the way you want. So today, a freedom post may be exactly what you need to post. Having that kind of freedom, right? To be able to be where you need to be, stay as long as you need, be with the people that you love when you need to, and make those kinds of decisions, right? So, with that kind of post, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to ask the AI to generate this for me. Now, I thought I was going to do a post with me and my mom, but I'm not ready to do that on Facebook. But this is a great example of how we could do something. Okay. On this thankful Thursday, I'm bursting with gratitude. Being able to work from anywhere and make decisions for myself is the definition of freedom. Life wasn't always easy, but I'm thankful for the journey that led me here. Remember, the best way to predict your future is to create it. 100% correct. Now, remember, there's a couple of different things that you can do here. We can change the image. We can do the Instagram and all these other things. We can change the image. But the first thing I want to do is always remind you when you put something in here and hit generate, it gives you something. If you like the direction it's going and it just doesn't quite have enough meat for you, you can always come over here to AI and say, make it longer, or tell it specifically what you want to add into it, right? When it makes it longer, you don't necessarily have to use all of it. You can take out the parts that you like. But the thing I love about doing that is that it gives me more options to choose from for my post. And so on this wonderful, thankful Thursday, I find myself literally bursting with gratitude and appreciation. The ability to work from anywhere in the world without being tied down to a specific location and the freedom to make decisions for myself truly define what freedom means to me. It's an incredible feeling knowing that my career is flexible and suits my lifestyle choices. Looking back, life wasn't always easy. There was challenges and hurdles along the way. However, I'm profoundly thankful for the journey I embarked upon because it led me to where I am today. Each step taught me valuable lessons and shaped me into who I am now. Today, I'm reflecting on how crucial it is to be proactive about my future. As the saying goes, the best way to predict your future is to create it. This mantra inspires me to keep moving forward with determination and purpose, continuously crafting the life I envision for myself. I hope my story encourages everyone reading this to take control of their own paths and to be grateful for their unique journeys. It's important to embrace each moment and make the most of the opportunities we're given. Here's to shaping our futures with positivity and intention. Okay, I like that. I would probably change the photo or use one of my own photos. With that, you just simply go and click get started to do this. I love this. Linda, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here we go. So I would put the words in there, keep what I want, of course, upload the photo, hit next, and then I am done. And I could do that on multiple different things. Now, for obvious reasons, I don't want to post to my social media today because I don't have the ability to have the interaction right now with the things that are going on. So today I'm not actually going to make the post, but I did want to show you how to make your post so we can guide you guys in your posts. So take a few minutes. Let's go make our post real quick. And then Linda has some questions about how to make the AI sound more like us. And I want to make sure to cover that real quick. But I do want you guys making your posts. So I'm going to put 5 minutes up and then I'm going to show Linda how to fix her AI real quick as we do the 5 minutes, because we do have a hard stop earlier today for Thursdays like normal. So 5 minutes, go make your posts. And if you want to share your posts, raise your hand, your digital hand, so I can share your posts. And then I'm going to show Linda how to fix her AI. Okay. All right. To fix your AI, the truth is sometimes the AI may go rogue. It may not, or you haven't quite used it enough to, or you've been away from it and it's not sounding exactly like you. All of those things can happen. So anytime you ever find that the AI is not quite what is sounding quite like you, you're going to come down here to profile and settings right here, and you're going to go to train my AI. Now, one of the things that happened to me is that the AI started using some language that I was like, I don't talk like that. Like it was using some sort of slang that I was like, I think I know what that word means, but that's not the way I talk. Okay. So I came over here to train my AI, and this is my demo account, so I don't really have all of my stuff in here, but job title, you can change what drew you to this role. So for Linda, she's an entrepreneur, she does yoga, a whole bunch of holistic, wonderful health stuff that she does. And so she can actually add all of that in here, right? Family information, things about your background, culture, or heritage that you want included in these posts. Because remember, every time you make a post, it's not just the words that you're typing in. The AI is coming back to all of this information that you're putting in there. Okay, when we come over to Think Like Me, when you put more interests in here, popular figures and books, movies, sports, things that you like, the AI can start developing more of a picture of who you are all around and the things that are important to you. And with that, it has the ability to start learning more about the way you would approach subjects as opposed to just trying to make something up. Last but not least is this one right here. Now, remember my situation that I was telling you about. My situation was the AI was using some slang that wasn't me. And obviously, those first two things I showed you wasn't going to fix that. So when the words aren't coming out quite the way you would say them, you can come over here to Write Like Me. And for me, it was as simple as taking one click over more towards formal. When I originally did this, it was in the middle. And I clicked one thing over to make it a little bit more formal, and boom, the language was gone and it started sounding like me again. So right here, you have the ability to make the AI funnier, have more emojis in it. You can see my emojis are off the chart. And if I can make that emoji thing even longer, I'd have even more. Writing style. For me, I keep it a little bit more on the formal side so it doesn't use the slang. Length. Mine is actually right in the middle. I didn't put it long intentionally because I don't always want it long. I want the option to make it longer if I want that. Dramatic capitalization and punctuation. That is me. Like this right over here where it's love it. Yeah, that's me. So I put that over the way over to the end. And for tone, I have it right in the middle. I want it to sound like an expert, but I also want it to sound friendly as well. I want to be very approachable. Here's the last things that I really want you to get right here. This part, Linda, you may not have filled out yet, and because it was a little, they didn't have this originally. But there's two pieces right here. Enter your writing instructions and the style descriptors. So inspirational, empathetic, conversational, uplifting, persuasive, story-driven, and reflective. Those are the things that I put in there. But how did I get those? Did I come up with those myself? No. I simply put a sentence in here of what I wanted to sound like, and these are the descriptors that it came up with. So one of the example was I want to sound like Oprah. So on this demo, I said, I want to sound like Oprah. When I did that, it gave me these descriptors. She's inspirational, empathetic, conversational, uplifting, personal, story-driven, and reflective. Okay. All of those were perfect for me. If I wanted to add something else, maybe concise. Now, Linda, I'm not concise. We both know that. But if I wanted to sound concise, I could put that word in there and then add that and then change any of these as well. Now, some people want to sound like an entrepreneur. I've had people put in here, I want to sound like Cory, and they get more of that kind of style. Think about somebody that you really resonate, that your language is a lot like, and then you could put that in there and that would give that. So, Linda, what I would suggest is go in and play with some of these. But one thing to remember also is that every day you use the AI learns more and more about you. So the more you use it, the more it will actually sound like you. But if it goes rogue, it will continue to go that way unless you go back in there and correct it. Is that helpful, Linda?
It is very helpful. And I just wondering if I'm missing something on the app, you don't get to say make the post longer or shorter. Is that just something I don't have, or that's you have to be on the computer to get that?
You should be able to.
No?
Let me see if I can get that in here.
Pamela is shaking her head, but it's on mute, so we can't.
No, Pamela?
No, on the phone you cannot change it like you can do on the computer because I like to use the phone, but if I like to make it longer, I have to go to the computer because I couldn't find the ability to do it, at least not on an Android.
Yeah, I have an Android as well, and I like it because you can schedule the posts on the phone, but then you can't use all the features. So
Yeah, I know not all of the things are in there just because it's the app version, but I thought we had added in the make it longer. No, we didn't do it yet. All right, let me talk to Adrian and see if that's the feature request that we could get in there because I thought we were already doing that.
okay.
And again, I love the computer version. I use the phone version when I'm traveling, like I'm at an event, but 99% of the time I use the computer version just because I can actually see my computer, and the phone it's hard for me to see sometimes. I
Yeah,
hate
I
to
like
admit
it.
that.
It's more robust, but you can't
Right.
schedule them. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All
Thank
right.
you, Elizabeth.
Oh, thank you, honey. Thanks for being here. Let's see.
Elizabeth, I have a quick question.
Who's that?
Courtney, hi.
Hi, Courtney.
Is there a way that you can tell the system to not use a specific word?
Yes, but it has to learn it over a period of time. So I'll tell you something that happened. The AI started going in a direction of everything was about fear and disbelief. Okay. Because that's something that I was teaching about at the time. I was doing a class on unstoppable confidence, and all of a sudden, every single post that it was trying to make was about fear and insecurity, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, get over it now!" I was telling the AI, like, I'm just like, "Okay, that's not the only thing in the world I want to talk about, right?" I finally, and then it was also making offers all the time. It was always saying, and if you want blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, okay, this has got to stop. So, what you do, Courtney, is if it's saying something over and over again, when you give it the descriptor here and you're telling it what to do, come over here. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. I wanted a caption and suggested image. Okay, when you're right here and you're writing out what you want, tell it specifically, do not use this word, or do not make an offer, or do not use fear and insecurity. After the third or fourth time of doing it, it will get the hint that you don't want that all the time, and it will stop. All right, let's go over to Diane real quick because I know we've got to wrap up early and I want to make sure to get everybody in here. Hey, Diane.
Hi there. I love you and praying for you, my
I
darling.
love you. Thank you, honey.
I needed to say that first. But when you do the memo, if it's too long, how do you take a picture of it?
Oh, okay. So that's a great thing. Usually I try to shrink my my browser down to try to get as much of it in as possible. So like I'll just try to find some random things. So let's see this. Okay, so let's say that this was all the way down here. I try to shrink my browser down to
Can't
make
see
it,
anything.
you can't, oh, Mike, where are you? You're supposed to have my back, honey.
Elizabeth,
Sorry
I
about
actually
that.
just did this and I ended up, if I'm on my phone, I
Yeah,
screenshot it twice. Like I do one and then I copy and paste into like my messenger or a document. And then
but
I
you can only
copy,
upload one photo at a time.
right. So I screenshot part of it and then I scroll down to the second part of it and I screenshot that.
And then
So
you're
I do it
putting
in
it
sections.
together.
And then I copy and paste both of them together into it. I don't know if
You
that helps.
you could do that. That may be a little technically challenging for some people, but one thing, two things that's a great idea too. The other thing I like to do is just make my browser, you see how much bigger my words get or how much decrease the zoom. And so I could try to get more of the wording in. The other thing that Adrian likes to do though is he will actually just screenshot the part that's most important out of it and then tell it the rest of what to do, kind of type in some of the other stuff. So those would be the suggestions I would do.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, honey. Johnny, did you have a quick question or did you want to share a post?
I'm sharing a post, Elizabeth.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. The pumpkin alarm is going, so we're gonna make these quick. Okay, here we go. All right, on this thankful Thursday, get these out of the way. On this thankful Thursday, I find myself reflecting on the blessings of having such an incredible friends and family. Their support fills my heart with gratitude every day. With good health by my side, I'm ready to embrace life's challenges and joy. Let's cherish what truly matters. I absolutely love this. I love this. One question I would ask at the end, just so it's conversational, is what things do you do? What things do you and your family do? Love to get some great new ideas or something like that. That way you still get the conversation out of it as well. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and I had that one. I saw one more at the beginning up here. Where are you? Where are you? Pamela, there you are, honey. And all right, build your dreams, or someone else will have you build theirs. That's true. Okay. All thankful Thursday, an odyssey of gratitude. Forever grateful for the cosmic alignment that brought Chanting and my flirty sidekick Rico into my world. Oh, I love that. With him by my side, every adventure feels like a wondrous tapestry where I dance through time and space. And hey, the universe granted me this whimsical gift of working from anywhere, freeing me to chase the wild winds of whimsy. While goodness, I need my glasses and I left them at the hospital. Okay. Whimsy while juggling time like a master magician. Here's to more journeys and laughter with enigmatic exploration together. I love this. I think the thing I love is the most is this photo right here. Who, um, is that Shantae? Is that Shantae? Am I saying it right? That's a beautiful photo, honey. That is an absolute beautiful photo. Thank
Shante. Yep.
Shantae. Beautiful. Great, great job, honey. All right, one last one. Steve posted his, and let's go here. 3 minutes. On this thankful Thursday, I'm feeling incredible grateful for my amazing children and family. Losing my dad last June reminded me of just how precious time with our loved ones is. It put a hole in my heart, but the pain also made me realize the treasure the moments I have with my kids and mom, as well as my sister and brother. Reach out to those you cherish. Spend the love today because tomorrow's never guaranteed. Here's to family, friends, and a heart full of gratitude. Absolutely love this. Was this your dad, Steve, right here? Yeah, he was a very handsome man.
Yeah,
Great
that's where I
smile.
got my. Wish I was looking like him.
Well, he was very, very handsome man. Okay, so let's do this. Remember, do first of all, do something great for yourself today. Remember that today is a beautiful day for you to do something wonderful with. So decide what's most important today. Live holistically, the entire direction, right? Family, friends, your business, your finances, it's all together. It's all one thing. They're not separate, right? It's all together. And for those of you in the chat who are asking how you can pray, first of all, thank you for that. So to give you a little clarity, my mom's had a major stroke and everything on the left-hand side and cognitively she's there sometimes and other times not. She's had some pretty severe hallucinations and it's been really, really devastating and hard what's going on. My number one prayers are for her comfort and for peace, most of all, because I'm not sure what God's will is in this. If there's a miracle of her recovering out of this is going to be a hard road. And her health wasn't great in the first place, so I want her to live the way that's most important to her. I want her decisions and her things to be honored. So I guess that's the prayer. Peace. And my mom's name is Linda. And so prayers of peace, prayers of healing, and prayers of God just moving in the way that he needs to in this situation. I think that's probably the best thing. And so thank you, you guys. I think Adrienne and Cheryl and them have a meeting in about 20 minutes that you guys need to be on. So that's going to be at 10 a.m. Mountain Time because I'm in Colorado. And just here's the thing. Thank you so much for being a part of this community and a part of our lives. Like seriously, this is why we do what we do. We do this so we can build freedom, so we can take care of our families, and so that we can have an incredible life. But it's not just about us. It's about also the people that we're helping to create an incredible life too. There's a lot of people who, need you and need your message today of hope, your message of being able to have freedom, and your message of being able to be healthy. And all my health coaches out there, get out there and do it. Get out there and do it because you guys are saving lives, right? Okay. All right. Love you all. And I will see you guys tomorrow at what time? 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific. I don't even know what time zone I'm on anymore. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we're going to make some fun Friday posts together. And I will try to get Tom's replay. I'll see wherever you put it. Oh boy. Okay. Love you guys. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Our heart and prayers go out to you and your mother and family.
Man,
Thank you, Ron. Thank
God
you so
bless.
much.
Lots of
God
love.
bless.
God bless. Love you guys. Bye, everyone.